Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to What the Hell Did I Just Watch? I'm your host, Oscar Riedlin. It is an honour yet again to meet and greet you. Episode 2, indeed. We are back live here today to do another twisted, unpredictable movie review. Episode 1, rocked and rolled, Oppenheimer. What a show, what an adventure, what a creation. It was amazing, and it was an honour and a privilege to take the time and the moment to review that. And if you've seen it, let me know what you think down in the comments below. I want to hear your voice. And today, on episode 2 of What the Hell Did I Just Watch, we are going to be doing Elemental, Elements. Yes, indeed, if you've seen that blissful creation, again, doing my best to make this spoiler free. So here we go. Elemental is about the elements of the earth, fire, wind, water, air, wind and air, sort of the same. Earth and there, it's based in Element City, and it sort of journeys and adventures on two protagonists. So you've got Ember Lumen, and you've got Wade there, not Wade Watts, not talking Ready Player One. Maybe one day, maybe, yes, indeed, if you know what I was referencing. Do you wear wigs? Love that. Go see that if you've not seen that. But Shia LaBeouf, what? I don't know where I am. See, there, we're off the cuff. It's wild. I've got no idea. It's Elijah Wood, alright? Bit of Lord of the Rings there for you. Rocking and rolling. Anyway, so two main protagonists, Ember Lumen and Wade. Ember Lumen, obviously, if you don't know, then it won't be obvious, portrayed by Leah Lewis, voices and brings life and character and pizzazz to Ember Lumen. Absolutely amazing. Loved this movie. It was learnt a lot. And Wade is I do apologise if this is absolutely terrible. I'm so sorry. Wade is portrayed by Amadou Athie. If I've butchered that, I'm terribly sorry. He brought Wade to life, added the character, added the pizzazz, gave Wade his own personality, his own spin, as did Leah Lewis. It was absolutely amazing. Love creations that involve portrayal of the voice, because you can't see their facial expressions unless they're mocapped onto the creation of the character. But the way that they did their vocal and physical sort of voicing expressions was amazing. So basically it's set in Element City, and it's about all the elements. So you've got wind, water, fire, earth, sort of thing, mixed in together, and they all live in harmony, but they don't mix. So they all sort of stay to their own sort of crowd. So the earth sticks with the earth, the fire sticks with the fire. So you got the fire city, the fire zone, the earth zone, the water zone, and it's all created, all designed just for them. So if it's fire, everything's fireproof, everything's solid and secure, and it's not going to get destroyed, it's not going to burn. If it's water, everything's waterproof, and it won't rust, it won't decay, and there's water everywhere, waterfalls coming down, water all over the floor. They're elements, so they have like special abilities, so they can mold and wield water or fire or earth. And the earth has the roots that can go down, and there's like gardens, beautiful gardens. There's fantastic visuals in this particular creation. It is amazing. And the story goes that Wade and Ember meet, and they're like, whoa, they're not supposed to meet, and they're like, get away, we're not supposed to mix. I'm fire, you're water, we don't match, we don't sort of mesh, because you can extinguish me and I can evaporate you and all this, that and the other. So it's not a blissful match. It's not good. But there you go, you can sense where this is going. It's not good. They're not supposed to, they've been brought up, they've been, sort of told that they're not, supposed to mix with any other elements. This is how they were taught by their parents, and Ember's supposed to take over her parents' legacy. They've been, sort of growing her up. She's lived her whole life around this legacy, and one day when she's ready, when her father decides it's her time, she will be honoured, she will be gifted with this legacy. But things take a spin, things take a turn, and she meets Wade, and he basically, as I said in Oppenheimer, changes her point of visual. So he sort of goes wild, runs wild, and changes the outcome of the Earth. So how she visualises the Earth, how she sees Element City, Wade sort of just snaps that in and says, you know what? This is how it is. This is how it truly is. Like, Wade's very emotional, very sensitive, very wet because he's water, So, so he adds a bit quite a lot of spark and fire to her life, even though she is fire. He has a lot of pizzazz, and he sends shock waves through her life because she starts seeing Element City, starts seeing the world in different colours, in different visuals. So basically the message of this particular creation is just take a moment and view the creation, view the world from a different perspective, from a different light. See the colours, see the creations that you were not seeing before. Do your best if you can. And along the way, along their adventure, they both kind of grow and evolve each other. Like there's elements that Wade brings to Ember, and there's elements that Ember brings to Wade, and they just sort of mash and just flow and dance and become harmonic. Like it's harmony. That's what it is. And basically they change each other's visuals, angles on visuals. So they both change each other's viewing upon the world, how they perceive, how they see Element City, how they have been brought up by their families, that, elements are not supposed to mix. But maybe they were wrong. Maybe they should have taken a moment to step back and view the world from different angles. It doesn't matter who you are, you will always be loved and treasured by others. It doesn't matter who they are. This is what this message is in this particular creation. This is what I believe. This is just my opinion. As I've said, everybody will have different sort of opinions and thoughts and feelings upon creations that they visualize, that they witness, that they see. But my thoughts, my feelings, my opinions on this particular creation is that it's telling us, and it's trying to show us, that it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you come from, what your history is, what your upbringing is, what your life is. It does not matter. That there will always be somebody out there that will harmonize with you, that will take you in, that will hold your hand, that will offer help, that will be with you along the way. It doesn't matter what the rules are, even if it's forbidden. Elements don't mix. I'm fire, you're water. Fire and earth and wind and fire and earth and water, because the earth would evaporate the water, taking in those nutrients. It doesn't matter who you are or where you've come from or what history or past or anything you hold. There will always be somebody out there that will offer their hand to you and guide you and help you. And open your eyes and you will open their eyes. This is what Elements is trying to sort of say, that Wade and Ember, along the way, along their journey, They meet a lot of interesting new characters. They interact with other people. Wade sees the side of Ember's living, and Ember sees the side of Wade's living, and it's just absolutely bliss, absolutely beautiful. It opens each other's eyes, and it's just amazing. There's some fantastic creations in this movie, like the visuals, the soundtrack. We absolutely love the soundtrack. The soundtrack is amazing. I absolutely put that on my Spotify there, listening to that. It was amazing. It was bliss. It paired really, really well. It meshed. It bonded. It was fresh. It was rejuvenating. It was amazing. And it was blissful to witness and watch and view, and it teaches you a lot. It can teach you a lot. That's all I can say. That along the way of this journey, it just opens your eyes, and you see and come to realise that anything and everything is possible, and you know that it doesn't matter where you are, where you're from, what your history is. There will always be somebody out there that will wish to go on this particular adventure with you, that someone will offer their help, open your eyes, you'll open theirs, and you'll see the world, you'll see the creations from different points of view, from different angles, from different perspectives, and you'll learn new things, and you'll go on countless new journeys. It doesn't matter. There'll always be ups and downs, just like in Elements or Elemental. There's a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of cliffhangers, a lot of sort of twisted, crazy moments. It is an adventure-filled creation. This movie is adventure-filled, and it is very historic. The origins and the beginnings of Ember Lumen's parents, the Lumen family, as you see. Coming down in new beginnings, humble beginnings, sort of making a life, a name, an empire on very, very little. They were the originals, they were the OGs, the originators. They rocked and rolled, and basically they came here and just kicked ass and brought the mayhem and built an empire and just started something, and it was amazing. And Ember grew up with this, and this, was just her world, her knowledge, until she met Wade, and then everything changed, and that's when, as I've said, she started to see her world in a new light, in a new visual, and it was amazing. Like, this movie is indeed breathtaking, and I absolutely loved this movie. It was a fantastic watch. I really, really loved this creation, and I would definitely see this again, because it was definitely worth it. It is very, very funny. There's a lot of funny moments in. There's a lot of humour in there. It's in the trailer, so it's not a spoiler. There's a scene where Wade tries extremely spicy food, and there's some blissful humour there. He's eating this spicy food, and Ember's dad is like, "Well, how is it?" And I was like, "Yeah, he loves it. It's fine, not a problem. He can do that." And he's bubbling and boiling and steaming, and then he burps up a bubble, and he was like, "That was delicious." And then the bubble's like, "Ah!" screaming in. It's absolutely beautiful, and there's magical visuals in there. There's a scene where they're dabbling and dazzling with the crystals and rainbows, and the soundtrack that's accompanied with that is just, yes, love it. As I say, I downloaded the soundtrack on Spotify, and I've been rocking and rolling with that because it works really, really well. So it was spot on. Yeah, I mean, as I say, I don't really rate these particular creations, because that's my thoughts, my feelings, my opinions. So I'll try not to rate them. I'll just say how I feel about them. I mean, I loved this movie. I loved Elements, or Elementals, as it's called. It's called Elementals. I really, really love this creation. It was really, really good, and it was kicking ass. It was hitting spot on, and it opened my eyes, and I learnt a lot from viewing and witnessing this particular creation, because it had a message in there which was really, really nice and positive. That's what you want. It was happy, it was loving, it was passionate, and it was very, very powerful. Like, it was a very, very powerful movie. There was a lot of, as I say, a lot of jokes in there, a lot of hidden meaning, a lot of meanings up front, that, you know, family is important no matter what. Always love and respect and honour your family no matter what they decide to do. You know, stick with their choices, because that is their honour, that is their respect, that they wish to do this, and all they want is your happiness, your support, your willingness, and that is what you want to give them. That's what it's all about. That's what it's telling you, that, you know, stick with your family, love your family, protect your family and your friends. You know, journey, adventure. It doesn't matter who they are, doesn't matter where they came from, doesn't matter what or anything like that. Just love them, respect them, adventure with them, and let them open your eyes, and you in return open theirs, because that is what this Elementals showed you. It was an epic journey, and the creation and the design and the look of Element City was absolutely amazing. Absolutely loved it. It was fantastic. It was breathtaking, and I loved the animation on this particular movie, on this particular creation, and the artwork, as well as the acting, the voice acting by everyone in here. I won't tell you anyone else was in here, just the main two characters, because I don't want any spoilers, just in case you're like, wow, you know, because I was surprised, as I've said, like I was surprised in Oppenheimer, a couple of creators and artists and just big blue, yes, another quote, there you go, but like big hitters that bring passion and power were in this, in Oppenheimer, and I had no idea, and they just gave it life, as well as in Elemental. They gave it life, using their vocals, using their voice, just giving each and every character a backstory, emotion, passion, life, spirit, soul. It was amazing. Loved it. As I say, I don't rate these, but I will give you the OG standard rocking and rolling rating. So what happened is on IMDb, Elements, Elementals, I guess you can say any way you wish, because it is about the elements. You know the creation, you know the adventure, if you've seen it. If not, get it watched, rock and roll. I think you'll love it. If not, not everyone's cup of tea, but let me know what you think. As I've said, I want to hear your voice down in the comments below. Leave a raven, leave a script, whatever you want, put it down there, leave a scroll, I'll read it and I'll get back. Let me hear your voice. Let your spirit soar. Let it fly. Let it rock. Let it roll. So IMDb gave this a 7.1 out of 10. Quite good. Quite groovy there. And Rotten Tomatoes gave this a 73% all round. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I quite like that. I mean, I'd probably rate it a little higher because I did like this, but I'm not giving out ratings because that's my personal thoughts and opinions. It's up to you what you decide to feel about this film, what you decide to rate this, to put it in one of your, you know, your top 10, your top 5, you know, your top 100 movies of all time, whatever you truly wish. But yeah, Elementals is a passionate, powerful, spiritual film because it's a wild adventure. Like, I don't want to go into any more because I don't want to spoil it. This was a spoiler-free review because there's a lot I can say about this particular creation that will probably spoil it for you. Hopefully I've said nothing that spoils it for you. But it is a wild adventure. The Ember Lumen and Wade, or Ember as she is called, that they go on these wonderful, magical, eye-opening, spirit-soaring adventure together, and you're just there to journey and adventure and witness everything alongside them, and your eyes are open too, your mind is blown, and it's just bliss. It's just beautiful. And I absolutely loved it. The artwork, the voice acting, the characters, just the storyline, everything, it meshes together. It's like the Elements, bonding. It's amazing how they did this. It was good. It was really, really good, and I really loved this movie. It was bliss, and it was magical. It was earth moving. Sparky, fiery, passionate. It was good. It was a good movie, and it was well pieced together, and I loved every step of the way, and I learned a lot from this particular movie. It was good. It was good. So thank you, Kylie. I hope that's been blissful, groovy, and rocking and rolling. Didn't want to say too much because there's a lot I can actually say to spoil it, because as I like to go into movies and things that not knowing too much, as I've said before. So this has just been a little passionate, powerful, weird and wacky review of me sort of saying, well, this is an adventure that opened my eyes, that let the passion and the spirit and the blissfulness soar. It was absolutely amazing. So if you wish to see it, I recommend this movie. Rock and roll, go down, go see it, have some fun with it, enjoy it, see it alone, see it with your friends, or if you wish, adventure. Just take somebody you don't really know. Like, you're like, oh, I've met this person once. Just say, let's rock and roll, and see if it opens your eyes together, or don't. It's your call. It's up to you. So yeah, but it was absolutely amazing. So thank you, Kylie, for joining us here again. If you did, on what the hell did I just watch? If you are asking yourself that question right now, I thank you kindly. Really appreciate that, because as I said, I'm spitballing. I meant to say, Elijah Wood. I said Shia LaBeouf. There you go, off the cuff. Boom. We don't know. It's happened. It happens. It's unpredictable. So yeah, it's all good. It's all groovy, and that's how we do. So yeah, as always. So thank you kindly for joining us here. We will be back for episode 3. This has been episode 2. What the hell did I just watch? I've been your host, Oscar Riedlin. Yes, it's been an honour. It's been a pleasure and a privilege. And also, before I go, I would love if you have any thoughts, feelings, opinions, anything you wish to say. Keep it honourable, keep it respectful. As I've said, if you've got anything bad to say, direct it towards me, but if you have, then please try not. We want kind words, good vibes, hearty, spiritual, soulful, passionate, feedback and all that sort of thing. I'm not saying, if you're not a fan, you can voice your opinion. That's fine. It doesn't have to be all good. It'd be nice, but but if you just nothing bad, nothing evil. Unless it's directed towards me, that's fine. As I've said before, if you don't like my appearance, if you don't like my hair, my glasses, whatever, but just try and show some love, try and show some heart, some passion, some soul, make some friends, bring in that goodness, and offer that hand and see where the adventure takes you. You will not regret it. I'm going on an adventure, spontaneous, rock and roll. Have some fun, kick ass, be bliss, stay groovy, and as always, no matter what, always be you.